This is Baronscourt in Northern Ireland, County Tyrone. It's home to the Duke and Duchess of Abercorn, and it's also the place that I love to stay in when I come to this part of Ireland. From here you've got great accommodation, you can fish in the lakes, you can also access the rivers Mourne, Stroul, Derg, and also get to the River Finn from here.
With salmon fishing, as with trout fishing, it's your presentation.
Right.
And what I try to do with them is just work within their parameter, get them comfortable, make them feel comfortable, and get them to believe that the fish doesn't have to be on the far bank.
Right.
If we can present cleanly, a good clean line on a short line, then I'm happy with that. And if the fish is there, they'll come and get it if they want to come and get it. If they're sitting on a lie, if they see it, they see everything.
Yeah.
If they want it, they'll come and get it. So we try and make them feel comfortable, give them the best chance possible, which is presentation, as it is with trout fishing. So they, most trout fishermen know that.
Yeah.
So I don't get them sort of reaching for the skies at the first few days, but I just get them into that, get them to 30 yards, good presentation, and hopefully get them into fish.
What about the fighting qualities?
Oh, they're phenomenal. I always think on the fin there's two types of fish that take you. There's the ones that are running, entering pools and leaving pools, that are very aggressive. And sometimes when you'll hook those fish, they'll be more sort of dogged and will play within the parameter, close to you. And when you get a fish that's been resting, and he will take you to the backing every time.
It's a beautiful bit of river. Now, are we going to be fishing for salmon or sea trout or a bit of both?
Both. This river has a very good run of salmon in springtime and grilse in the summertime, and an excellent run of sea trout that go up to 3 and 4 pounds, and sometimes the odd one even bigger than that. I find that a rod of about 10'6" or 11 foot single-handed is ideal for fishing it. It's not a big wide river, and when you do hook a fish, there's better sport playing it on a rod of that size. The type of fly or the type of line would vary with the level of water in the river. If you have high water, you'd have to be using large tube flies, maybe 3 inches long, with maybe definitely a sinking line, maybe even a fast sinking line. And then as the water level drops, and the water level drops very, very rapidly, in a couple of hours, you need to be changing down to maybe an intermediate line and much smaller flies.
Typical day on the fin, what would I use? Well, obviously we're single barbless, but I find in lower conditions I would generally go for smaller patterns, classic sort of shrimp type flies. Here this would be very effective, sort of hand lying in slower water. So those are very, very good. And if the water's dropping off, I generally would go down even smaller sizes, sort of get down to here. Little bits of green, yellow, silver bodies, gold bodies, a little bit of a tail on it, sparsely dressed.